Hey everyone, Coolman1 here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my fan casts for my own version of a live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender. So, if you're fans of Avatar like me, you probably already know that they're working on a brand new live-action series for Avatar coming to Netflix really soon. And I'm really excited for that. I love the casting choices for that show, and I can't wait to see what they'll do with it. But for now, I thought, why don't I make my own personal fan casts for a live action Avatar, because the live action Avatar movie that came out a long time ago, that one did not do so well. And now everyone's really looking forward to this new series. But I thought, why don't I just make my own personal fan casts? And I also made some really cool posters for it. That the first one, the main poster, I'll reveal later today after this video. And it's gonna be so fun. But before I start, I just gotta say that some of these fan casts aren't really original, because out of all the actors that I fan casted on my posters, I think Avatar was the hardest one to do, because it was just so hard to find actors who could play those characters. And I didn't want to I wanted to differentiate it from the new live action series that's coming soon. And I wanted to choose my own personal actors, but some of these aren't really original because, well, some of these are the ones that are already playing them in the new series, because I couldn't find anyone else who could play them other than the ones who are already gonna play them. And well, yeah, some of these aren't really original. That's all I'm gonna say. But overall, I hope you guys like my fan casts, cause this was really hard for me to do, and I'm just really excited to show you guys my fan casts, and most importantly, the posters later today. Well, the first main poster, cause I made a lot of character posters for it, and I'm going to be showing them all to you guys, but today is just the main poster. Anyways, with that being said, let's get on to my personal fan casts for another live action Avatar: The Last Airbender. So the first one right off the bat is the main character himself, the Avatar, Aang, played by Izaac Wang. So, I can't really remember if I was struggling to fan cast Aang, but man, I'm so glad I chose Izaac Wang for this role. And no, I didn't just cast him because he was in the Clifford movie, which is one of my most favorite movies, but I mean, if you look at him, he looks a lot like Aang, apart from the actor who's actually going to play him in the new live action series. And I think if Izaac Wang could learn some martial arts, he could totally pull off Aang, because the actor who's playing him in the new series is already learning martial arts, or maybe he already knows martial arts, I'm not sure. But the martial arts, compared with the way he looks a lot like Aang in real life. I mean, if you look at him, he looks just like Aang. I don't know how, but he just looks so much like Aang. And he's already learning martial arts for the new series. So I wanted to find someone who just looks like Aang. I didn't really focus on the fact that if this actor knows martial arts. I don't care if he knows martial arts or not. I just want him to look like Aang, because if someday Izaac Wang gets cast as Aang, well, they could teach him martial arts, and make him bald, and there you go, he's Aang. So yeah. Also, not only does Izaac Wang look really young, even though he's a teenager in real life, but he also has a lot of energy, and Aang is a child. He's like 12 years old and he has a lot of energy. So I think Izaac Wang can do that with the character, and I just think he would do really well, just like the actor who's actually going to play him in this new live action series, Gordon Cormier. I think that's his name. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next character to Fancast, and that character is Katara. And the actress I'm casting as Katara is Iman Vellani. Now, this one was really interesting because, well, I had, this is another character that at first I couldn't think of anyone to cast as this character. Cause I mean, I just couldn't think of anyone with the nationality of the character. So when Miss Marvel, the new Marvel series that isn't that new right now, but it didn't come out too long ago. When that came out, I was like, hey, I like Miss Marvel, and I don't know why, but there's something about Iman Vellani that just makes her look like Katara. So I was like, why don't I cast Iman Vellani, Miss Marvel, as Katara? That was a bit of a stretch, but I think this turned out to be a really great casting for Katara, in my opinion, and I hope you guys agree with me, because I mean, Aang and Katara are like dating in the show, and I don't really see Iman Vellani like dating Izaac Wang or anything like that, but I still wanted to cast Iman as Katara, because I mean, if she does her hair a little bit, maybe if she, like, I don't know, makes her hair brown, dyes her hair brown or something, I don't know, and either she gives herself hair loopies like Katara does, like at the beginning of the show, or just has her regular long straight hair going down, like Katara does, like near the end of the show. And as long as she has like brown hair, I think she could look a lot like Katara. And yeah. And also, she's a really nice actress, and Katara is a really nice character. So I think if Iman Vellani could bring that positivity and niceness to a character like Katara, I think she could play the character really well. And I could just totally see her as Katara. I don't know about you guys, but I could totally see her as Katara. And I don't know how she's gonna go from Miss Marvel to Katara if she were to play the character, but yeah, I think she would be great for the role. So, yeah. Anyways, the next character I'm fan casting is Sokka. And my fan cast for Sokka is Xolo Maridueña. Now, I casted Xolo Maridueña as Sokka for two really good reasons. The first reason is obviously because he just looks a lot like Sokka. And I think if he could like put his hair in a ponytail and shave the sides, he could look exactly like Sokka. And second of all, I heard he was in the series Cobra Kai, which I don't watch Cobra Kai, but I know it's related to the Karate Kid, which I love Karate Kid. And when I heard he was in Cobra Kai, I was like, oh, that's perfect. He's in a karate series. And Avatar is about like martial arts and stuff. So, I mean, obviously he's perfect for Sokka. I mean, come on. It was all right there already. It was so obvious. All he has to do is, when he acts like Sokka, he should like put in like his like Sokka's iconic personality. Like he's like he's like trying to be tough, and at first he's kind of like the comedy of the show, and then at the end he becomes more heroic, more of a leader, even though he's not the Avatar, because Team Avatar is called Team Avatar for a reason, and he's not the Avatar. But what I'm saying is that, like, at first he becomes the comedy of the show, like someone that a lot of people can laugh at, and then at the end he becomes more serious, like a little bit more focused. That's what I want Xolo Maridueña to do if he acts like Sokka. So, yeah. So, the next character I'm fan casting here is Toph. And for Toph, I'm fan casting Crystal Rao. So, as of right now, there's no actress playing Toph in the new live-action series, but that's where my fan cast comes in. So, I don't really have that much to say about her, but I heard she was in the live-action Mulan remake for Disney, and I think she played young Mulan in the live-action remake, which I haven't seen the live-action remake, but I'm looking at her in this picture that I chose, and man, like her face, like her serious expression, like if she was angry, right there, that right there is what really made me fan cast her for Toph. I can totally see her playing Toph. Not just because she looks like Toph, but even when she has like an angry expression, she can play Toph. And I can just totally see her training Aang, played by Izaac Wang, and being like, "Keep your knees high, twinkle toes." That would be so funny. I would be so happy. So, yeah. Anyways, that's basically all I have to say about Crystal Rao as Toph. So the next character here is Zuko. And for Zuko, I'm fan casting Booboo Stewart. So I think Booboo Stewart was like the only fan cast I could find for Zuko, because I mean, there's already an actor playing him in the live action series, but I wanted to get my own actor for Zuko who I think could do way better. And Booboo Stewart right here. So yes, he has long hair, and Zuko's hair is short, and at the beginning of the show he's like almost bald, but not really. But there are a couple of pictures of him with short hair that I think make him look even more like Zuko. So yeah. And I can just imagine Booboo Stewart at the beginning going like, "I have to capture the Avatar to restore my honor," or something like that. And that would just be so awesome. So yeah, he looks a bit like Zuko, especially with short hair. And I can totally see him as Zuko fighting Izaac Wang's Aang. And that would just be so perfect. So yeah. Anyways, the next fan casting on here is Suki, and I'm fan casting Elizabeth Yu as Suki. And before you guys say anything, yes, I'm aware that Elizabeth Yu is actually playing Azula in the new live action series, But I switched it around and I casted her as Zuki instead, because I have an even better actress who I think should play Azula. And I think, to me, I think Elizabeth Yu looks more like Zuki than Azula. So here's Zuki without her Kyoshi Warrior makeup, and as you can see, Elizabeth Yu looks more like her than Azula. And I just want to see her dating Xolo Maridueña's Sokka. So, yeah. And speaking of Azula, she's next. And my fan cast for her is Natasha Bordizzo. So, like I just said, Elizabeth Yu is the actress playing Azula in the new live-action series, but I wanted to get a different actress for Azula, and I just found Natasha Bordizzo. I just found her randomly, and I think she definitely looks more like Azula, and also I listened to her voice, like what she sounds like, and I think if she altered her voice a little bit to make it sound a little bit more menacing, I think she could definitely do the voice of Azula. And I can totally see her as Azula going up against Booboo Stewart's Zuko, and that would just be amazing. That would just be so sick. And yeah. Anyways, that's all I have to say about Natasha Bordizzo as Azula. And next up is Iroh. And for Iroh, I'm casting Benedict Wong. And sure, the actor who's actually playing Iroh in the new live-action series looks more like Iroh than Benedict Wong does, but I still think Benedict Wong is the second best choice for the character. I mean, come on, we've seen him play Wong in Doctor Strange in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that right there really shows us that he can definitely play Iroh. All Benedict needs to play the character is a beard, some tea, and in terms of acting out the character's personality, he needs to have this soft, calm, sort of Yoda type voice where he has a soft voice, and sometimes a firm voice, so he can talk to Booboo Stewart's Zuko and be like, "Is it your destiny or a destiny someone is trying to force on you?" Sorry, I just love saying the iconic lines from the show. Anyways, I think Benedict Wong would be a great choice for the Dragon of the West. And last but not least, the last character I'm fan casting on here is Ozai, Fire Lord Ozai. And the actor I'm fan casting as Ozai here is, well, remember at the beginning when I said this wasn't that original? Well, this is why. Because I'm fan casting an actor who is actually playing the character in the live action series. And I'm basically casting him again here in this fan cast video. And why couldn't I find anyone else for Ozai, you may ask? Well, I just couldn't find anyone else. I said at the beginning that the cast for the live action series was just too perfect, and when I said it was really hard for me to choose the fan casting choices for these characters, I really meant it, because I literally couldn't find anyone else to play Ozai. I mean, Daniel Dae Kim just looks exactly like Ozai in real life. No wonder he's being cast as Ozai. I mean, the dude literally looks like he could just wear some red, put on a little spiky goatee on his chin, like give himself like a long black wig, and go up against and go up against Aang, and he would look just like Ozai. Like, I can just imagine him going up against Izaac Wang's Aang in the final battle, and it would be so epic. But yeah, this is the problem. I couldn't find anyone else to play Ozai, so I just got Dae Kim, who's playing him in the actual show. But even though I couldn't find anyone else, I don't regret casting him as Ozai here, because I mean he, like I said, he just looks just like Ozai, so why not? Anyways, these were my fan casts for my own version of a live action Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let me know what you guys thought about this, because to be honest, I actually like the cast that's actually going to be playing the characters in the upcoming live action series that's coming soon to Netflix. I actually like the cast there more than this, because, well, the cast just looks more legit. They just look better. But I actually like my fan casts too, even though some of these right here weren't even that original, like Ozai. But I mean, I tried my best, and this was the hardest fan cast for me to do, because like I said at the beginning, the cast for the upcoming live action series was already too perfect. So I mean, it was a challenge, but I still think my personal fan cast turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself. So yeah, anyways, I actually liked my personal fan casts for a live action Avatar, and I hope you guys like it too, because this is just my own version, and of course I'm still waiting for this upcoming live action Avatar: The Last Airbender series. It's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait to see what they'll do with it, like I said before. But I just thought I should make this video because, well, I just wanted to have fun with my casting choices, and it was a lot of fun turning them into the characters, which later today I'll show you guys the first official poster, and then like the days after I'll keep showing you like the posters, because there's a couple of posters that I want to show you guys. It's not a lot, but it's a couple. So yeah, and I hope you guys like them, so get ready for those. But in the meantime, just enjoy my casting choices for the characters. So yeah, anyways, that's all for this video, and as always, stay cool.